I smoke and I'm on. I'm like, what's up?
So much smoke, they can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair. So much smoke, they can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair. So much smoke, they can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair. So much smoke, they can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair. Give me a sweet dance. While we bust it down, bust it down. Fill up bitch with good green and hell and get lost in the fucking cloud. Man, you be smoking that bullshit, and I can get jiggy with that shit. You gotta have rush in the master. I need my life to be hacking, spitting fire like a dragon. Man, you broke, stop asking. Time to put in, you dragging. Man, you broke, stop asking. Why you always fucking up rotation? Sit your ass down and stop asking. I'm so elevated, then they hate it cause I'm meditated, then I'm bragging about this loud ass cannabis sativa. Ooh wee, man, I love this week. We put it in the ground and just a start to keep up. Yeah, mix it up, roll it up, light it up, turn it up. Ashes to ashes, turn the blunts to dust. Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it. We turning all these blunts, ashes to dust. Smoke, they can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair, some smoke. They can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair, some smoke. They can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair, some smoke. They can't see me. Sweet aroma in the air. Get too close, you might choke. Faded in hair.
Hey. That's dopeness. That's dopeness.
At one point in time, the I think they were upset because they couldn't tax weed. You know, people were growing weed on their own, but they couldn't tax the weed, so they would really hit you and throw you under the jail because you was growing your own shit. Now here it is going back to, you got people that, like I said, we're in a pandemic. So somebody figure, well, damn, I need to get some stress off my mind. They go to the liquor store. The shit that they had a problem with the legalizing and all that at one time. But then you get the alcohol in your system, it don't work for everybody. Some people might have well, here we go with the drunk driving and situation. You got a lot of deaths. You might not have been the one that was drinking, but a drunk driver hit another person and killed them. So with weed, it don't bother me as far as having any type of, oh my God, I can't drive now because I'm really fucked. Oh no, I don't do none of that, or I go spaced off. That don't happen. I smoke weed, I'm good. Now I'm watching the road. I can see everything.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Savage in the building once again with another episode of Savage Talk. Let's get right in it. That was actually a video from, that I shot a while ago with the homie Frank, Las Vegas resident. Yes, sir. Straight from the land, though. You better believe it. Yeah, that video was more into legalization of, freedom. You can read between the lines, if you looked at it. But today we are talking about, if you've been on social media today, you've probably seen this little video. Matter of fact, I'm about to just play it. I'm about to play it and then we're going to talk about it. Let's go.
I don't know. Tomahawks? I don't know. Is that right? What that is? Okay. So got to what? 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 like. Suka, 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 suka.
Man, if that don't make you sick to the stomach, man, you probably ain't human. That's horrible, man. That's horrible. And let me explain what we just watched. Man, there was a teacher from California that basically, made fun of the Native Americans. And there were Native American students in the class. There was a Native American student in the class that started recording. And I mean, there's more video. Like, she went on a long rant, just jumping around, talking about tomahawk, toyokoya. Like, I mean, the lady looked fucking crazy. Like, she high off something or something. But like, we know what she high off of. She high off that boy we call racism. It's horrible, man. But this commonplace. It's a commonplace thing. Commonplace theme. If you go to my last episode, or the episode before last, we talked about the black image and how, America took the propaganda from Nazi Germany and they used it over here to spread images of people so that this will be ingrained in their mind. Like for black people, they ingrained the image of a criminal, a lazy bum, coming to rape your daughter. So, and they used TV to do it and it worked. They actually created laws and stuff, based off this false narrative. And it was the same with the Native Americans. I do argue with like a lot of scholars within my field that the true Native Americans were us. Like they were people of color. There was no difference in them and the people in Africa. And there were many people here, but the farthest we can go back, there's African culture here on the United States of America land. And they always had this thing about destroying their image, the engine. And it was similar to like the African stereotypes, to where the Indian will be the old medicine man, wampum medicine man, always smoking on the the good herbs, and they're crooks and all this. Like, they pretty much got some of the same stereotypes we have as black people. Man, but that's sickening, man. Like, just to like, you so-called teaching some rituals of these ancient people, but you're literally making fun of them, with this paper Indian hat, the same stuff they used to do to us when we was kids. We all did the Indian hats, during Thanksgiving. Even though we found out later once we was grown that, okay, the people we celebrating, they killed the Indians. So, why are we doing the Indian hats and the pilgrim hats, for Thanksgiving? And it's just sickening, man. Like, and the fact that you got students in there from this culture that you're making fun of. I mean, we can debate as far as who's the real native culture. I do want to debate that on here with some folks. I actually got some scholars that disagree with me that I would love to debate as far as, who were the original people here in the United States. Because I feel like the evidence, it's too much evidence that the people that we call, Africans, that they were here. Like, history shows that they were here on this land before pretty much anybody. You see the same symbols for the same worship, the same rituals, the same clothing, the same writings on the walls, except, it was a different language over here. So as time went on, we called them different things. You know, we called them Aztecs, Olmecs, and all of this stuff. You know, when reality, they were the same as these people over in Africa. If you're not hip to the word Indian, the reason they call the people here Indians because the word Indian comes from Africa. Africa was once called the West Indies, and the people within Africa were called Indians or West Indians. And you know, well, later it came to like West Indian, but Indian was basically a term that meant an African. And when Columbus and them, all these conquerors and colonists came over, they called these people Indians. Indian was a term for African. It wasn't a term for anything else but people from the African continent and the surrounding, areas. That's your number one proof right there. But like, so, the native battle is part of our battle. And the fact that just disrespect our culture, disrespect the culture of anybody just so blatantly. And she makes so much fun of it that at one point she stubs her toe. She stubs her toe and then she starts, like using it to make fun of the chant and everything. I mean, I've seen it in my own elementary. I've seen the white teachers do this before, like years ago. It's not a surprise to me, but we have to get to the point where, we don't stand for this, man. It's ignorant. It's pure ignorance. Let's play it a little bit again. Yeah, y'all see what it is. But yeah, this Browns game about to come on. So I'm about to edge on out for a minute. But I just wanted to put that on y'all, man. That's what's going on in the world right now. Protect your children. Watch what they being taught. They could be having to suffer stuff like that. We know they don't teach Black history right. We know they don't teach Native American history right. You know they don't teach anybody history right except for, European powers. So we have to take it upon ourselves to, maneuver through things to make sure we ain't getting, scammed on, which they scam on us all the time. So the best thing you can do is get into local media, social media's media, the people. It's going to change soon because social media is trying to block a lot of people. Social media is trying to block anybody that's going against the agenda of the government. So just try to find some of these people. Umar Johnson, Boyce Watkins, Tayu Huru, Zakia Jabbar Sankofa. Man. What's my homie Sankofa, man? I'm blending names and stuff. But like I said, we putting together a list of all the people that we feel are out here, speaking the truth. Master Keys, said that 19 Keys, RZA Islam. They just kind of like took all of his stuff off on social media. Find somebody. Look, shoot, follow us, man. Like, subscribe, comment, let us know what you're thinking. With that, I gotta say, what up? Enjoy the rest of your night. Shoot, with this vegan vegetarian meal right here, I shall be enjoying the rest of my night. But it's on, y'all. Peace. I'm gonna leave y'all with this crazy lady again, man.